Yo. Part 2. Is this on? Let me see. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. This is a little loud, the game, I feel like. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna lower my TV. Lower my TV, and then lower the game. Are you in this? Test. Test. Alright, that's fine. I think it's good.
Yo, yo, yo.
Alright, so I'm thinking about how we're gonna do this. I'm thinking you could literally be on T8. I'm gonna act like I'm teaching you law on this, because this is what I was saying earlier. I had a feeling yesterday when I was playing law and I did a couple back threes that, like, as I was doing them, I was like, I consciously had thought, like, yeah, it's not a move that I don't think you use it too much, because it's like, yeah, the moves that you would opt to go for are different. So it's like back three is, you know, mid wall splat homing move. It's not that fast, but you know, it's a really good move. So it's kind of like when you asked me how do you use back three, like how can you use back three, when should you use back three, I was thinking like yeah, it's kind of like if you were Claudio and then Claudio was you were asking how to use back one. Hold on 1 second. So it would be like, yeah, like it shouldn't be too hard to see how to use back three, because it is, you know, it's really, it's just good. Like this was the epitome, like the definition of a really good ass move, like the best move. It is a safe on block, mid, and a homing move. So if you had this, it was kind of like, that's like your one of your absolute best moves. Like it's not, you could almost do it whenever you wanted to, and it's hard to say that it's like being wasted fully. But yes, with the way that you like to, you know, do some moves, like with martial law in this game, imagine everything, like if you came to this game, and if you went to T6, and if you went to even T7, like you would have, it would be like a night and day difference. It would be completely different characters. Like your human being would just be doing different things. Like it's not even, it's crazy. So here, let me just put on some command history here. So like you can't just, you know, do DSS like this. Like DSS from while standing 4 is considered why he's so hard to master. Obviously he has like other types of DSS moves, other stuff, but this specifically was taunt jet upper. Like it was, if you could do it, you're really good, but just know that you're gonna run into maybe 1 in every 100 people that can do it. And 1 in 100 probably like, nah, like that's I feel like that's a lot of, like, that's pretty frequent now. Like if you met 100 different Tekken, actually, you know what, maybe it's like 1 in 300. You know what, yeah, I think it's like 1 in 300. So imagine having to do this though, like all the time. Like it was easier to do forward 2, but anything else was a stricter input. So it was a lot harder too. It's very difficult. And then what else do you like to do? You know, 1-1-1. 1-1-1 doesn't exist in this game. You know what does exist? 1-1-1-1-1. Like that's a whole counter hit string. But it's like weirdly inconsistent. Maybe it's good on, maybe it's like a hitbox issue. Yeah. So yeah, 1-1-1. There's no armor move. Like if I hit you with something, like if I go like this, You as a player cannot just respond with, oh my god, I've been hit, I need to react with something defensive, it needs to be an option, like I have to go for something, big commitment time, armor move. Like you can't do that. That's why with these games, it's, I was talking about this before, so if you were to rewatch it tomorrow or whenever, like how I explain how the game works and shit, but yeah, it's like you can't just do armor move, you can't just do 1-1-1 to get out of shit. Like you only have down 2-3, and down 2-3 is like, if you're a law player and you're doing down 2-3 to get out of shit, obviously you're gonna be seen as not a good law player. Like that is what makes a bad law player. Like every character has their gimmicks, you know. You can go like this with law, you're doing this with, not you, but like anyone. It's like, that is scrubby shit, and that is how you differentiate good players from bad players. Like with this game, you could look at so many players and you'll probably be able to like remember each player way easier, because there's so many ways to tell if a player is good or if a player is bad. Maybe they do something most of the time on offense, but they just suck at getting up from the floor. They don't have a tag crash sense. They don't know how to do anything. There's always something. You could see every aspect of knowledge being shown, whether even if it's movement. Like look at the distance covered with this backdash. Like there are people that will defend like this in tag 2, and they're bad at the game. They don't know how to defend. There are people that go like this in Tekken 8, and they can't defend like this in any other Tekken, because during this entire window is open. Like you have to specifically cancel that to be able to block again. So you have to, like this, like back, down back, and then hold back if you want to actually block mid after. Because if you just go like this, you're gonna get hit. So yeah, a lot of skill expression. With Law, this dude was like mad skill expression, because he was kind of like simple Tekken. Like he had a lot of small stuff. Like slide is so easy in Tekken 8. Like slide, I feel like takes like way more. Like I swear, if this was Tekken 8, this would be in the slide. Like you could just like crouch, and then the animation of slide like happens so like soon after, and I feel like that shit is so much easier in Tekken 8, and you can't, like this, it's all difficult. So if you were to play this game and play Law, like how would you learn Law? Like how would you learn this? That's pretty much what I'm gonna be trying to help you see, because with Law, you know, it's apparent that you use tools that are only Tekken 8 specific. Like they're only Tekken 8 specific, and it is hard to see like a more legacy style, because yeah, like you like to use the things that are on paper genuinely really good. But it's funny and ironic then that you would have a hard time seeing how back 3 would be used. But to me that makes sense, because this is a Tekken tool, whereas everything else is not a Tekken tool, so it makes it so much easier to use. Of course you don't have trouble seeing how to use 1-1-1 in Heat, because there's nothing to think about. You do it, and if it gets blocked, you don't care because you get pressure. If it hits, cool, you get more damage. So you as a player, as a person, you don't have to think about it. Doesn't matter if you're going against me, the computer, it doesn't matter. You pressing square, square, square is somehow getting value against other players, which is sad that the game does shit like that. It's crazy. And then you get hit, you think you have to do back 1+2 for armor, rather than parries for the most part. Like with Law, it's just, yeah, armor. And it's like, it sucks that the game taught you this way, so I'm gonna be here to teach you actually how to play Law a little bit. So like, it's gonna be pretty simple. So that's what's gonna happen. So let me know if you have any thoughts, because like I don't want to be saying all this and then like if you're like not here or something like that, then yeah, like it'd just be kind of like a waste. So let me know before I continue anything you else like you have to say. I'm gonna text real quick. Well, you could type in the YouTube chat too. I like the TTS is. I fucks with the TTS anyway. Okay. So with law, if I'm teaching law brand new, like you're like, all right, let's learn some martial law. So there's a difference between these two laws here. This law is a lot simpler. I feel like you would fucks with this law like more than this law, because this law is difficult. Like this law is way more difficult. There's a lot more to learn. And if you're just like, I want to play law and not have to use execution or stuff like that, or like Forest Law. Forest Law is the one that obviously is the go-to. Like he doesn't have DSS. Like he has this really good string. Look at this, 4-3-2, delayable. It's a bound. Shit like that. He has back 1-2-1. This is his back one. Look at the difference. This gives that, and then this gives this. So it would be a lot of damage. Hold on one second. Okay. So, but fuck it. We're gonna focus on martial law. So in this game, you're looking for your pokes, right? Like if you were to go through his move list, maybe I should do that with you. How to find an actual good Tekken move and game plan around it, because you're not gonna find armor, you're just gonna find Tekken moves. So what do you do? There's no easy like while standing 3 and then into this shit. Like this shit, I don't think it was ever used. Is this even plus? Didn't they make this plus? In like, I don't think this is plus. And the only way to tell is by doing it the old way. Now let me see if I could do it like, okay. No, yeah, so I think it's minus. So you can't just do this brain dead ass shit. So you gotta just go through the move list and be like, how do I play Tekken? Alright, 1-2, easy, 1-2-2. Look at that, you don't even have the 1-2-2, the forward 2, it's forward 2. It's kinda like, actually they did make this harder to do, because this is just 2-2-1. But they made it like 2 back 2, which I thought was really stupid. Like this is really good right here. So let's see, there's this. Nah, this is just some strings. This is good. 1-2-3. This is a nice thing to keep in mind. Kind of like how a lot of characters have jab strings that result in a mid, safe mid. This is something to keep in mind, because this is how you gain information. What do they do afterwards? Does the Forest Law like to jab me after? Do they like to kick after? Do they like to grab, or whatever it is? Like you can gain information. Do they do nothing? Because then sometimes you might need to do this into a down 2-3. You might need to do this into my bad, a parry. So shit like that. Hold on, let me. Okay. So 1-2-3. That's something you could write down. Safe on block, information getting tool. Like it's good. It's also good on counter hit. This is how you would test. You go. Oops. Let me just put stand up, and then this. Look, knockdown. Super good tool right here. So 1-2-3. That is good. This is stupid, right? Obviously, you can look at this and be like, this is gimmicky. This is not legit. Whatever. So this move, for some reason, is a whole launcher in 8. But this is, even in Tekken 8, this is a good-ass move. Because what you used to be able to do was mind game with this. Law was very good at back turn. So, like, this was something that people did a lot, is offense like that. Shit like that, but I'm gonna get to that in a bit. But this, super delayable string, like, there's some potential here with some pokes. This is not bad. Like, it's... I'm pretty sure this might jail. Is this jail? Natural combo too. There's a punish. Can I click this shit, please? Let's see. Jails. So like 1-1-2 doesn't jail. Jails. So they have to either get ready to duck that, or, you know, you can maybe start some DSS pressure. So this is not bad. And then you can go like this. Maybe some shit like this. This was very cheeky in the past, because, you know, people would want to duck, but then you hit him with the duck and then the down 4, and you can launch him. Gimmicky. Gimmicky. This is gimmicks. That's not going to be good Tekken. That is just gimmicks. So that's what you would that's how you would do that. Like, this is gimmicky as fuck. That's sad. 3-3 and 3-4. Alright, here we go. So now it's like the fun move, the 4-3. This is like what a lot of people thought was like the easiest way to enter DSS, because it just had like this something about it, like it just felt really easy. 4-up-3. This is something. This right here. This is something. It's like very close to neutral on block. So this could be used in like another way that like this is used. You can use this as a certain setup thing, and people would do this a lot. I think this move was used way more on past Tekkens than now, because it's like, this is a setup, but why would you do this when, and bank on a setup when you just have objectively stronger moves? Like, if you're in heat, do 1-1-1. Like, just do 1-1-1. Like, there's no reason. Like, there's nothing that this could offer as a setup that 1-1-1 just, like, it just wins. Like, it just does everything better. Like, it is the setup. You press the button, like, they fell for it. Like, they got fucked. So, but this, underrated move, because this can result in, like, if they jab check you afterwards, you know, if you want it to be gimmicky, you could do that. You can do a certain move that high crushes. You can do parries. I tried to do other input. You can do a parry. So 1, 2, 3, 4-up-3. These are good moves that you can do to just test people. Like, people are usually expecting crazier moves, so when you do something like this, you know, people might retaliate with something like a down 4-1, a mid check. You do that. You can keep doing that shit. You can do a parry after that if they down 4-1 check. You can do a sidestep. It's the same thing with this. Good information getting tool. You don't have to prioritize it because it does have counterplay. You can get floated out of 4-up-3. Like, if they jab you right there, you will get floated. So that's just something you'd have to lab. You'd have to lab that. Like, I don't want you to hate labbing. You're like, you wanted me to tell you how to use this thing without labbing. Like, so you don't have to lab. Like, you have to want to lab. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know what other games you'd be on, but like, you have to want to lab. Like, wanting, like, that's how you gain the information that you want. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna go over this. I don't want to just tell you, yeah, just use it as Oki here. I'd rather literally just teach you law at this point. So this, just by like my nature, like, I don't use this move because this move used to be like, I think it used to be unsafe. Like, it was just way worse than it is right now, and it's just cheap as fuck. So I'm not gonna go with this one. I'm not gonna talk about this bum ass move. Let me think about forward 2. It always had good delay potential, so it's okay. I don't think it should be used. I don't think it should be used. Unless you were doing like, I don't know, I don't know about it. I do like the string delay shit though. I like it at the wall. This move, Law's best move at this point. Like, this is now like top 2 move. This is just, well, look at what it did back in these days. Knockdown. It used to be a knockdown. Counter hit launcher. Good ass move. So this move should be like obvious, like what you should be thinking about going for at this point. Like, It's no brainer. Mid plus on block, it's the equivalent of like a Mishima forward forward. So far we got 1, 2, 3. Maybe you could throw away this move, like you don't have to think about that. And we got forward 1 plus 2. Plus on block, if you hold down it goes into crouch. What is it? Yeah, if you hold down it goes into crouch, and then if you don't hold down, it'll stand up. So you could choose which move you think you should go for in that moment. Because maybe you do want to go for that into 1, 2, 3. Maybe you want to go into while standing 4. Different purposes, like you as a player will be able to express that skill. Maybe you have a specific read and you go for the correct decision. So, yeah, forward 1 plus 2, good ass move. This move is like weird. I don't really know what to think of this move. I don't know what to think of this move. It's like, I have this already, so that's how I always saw it. Like, I always thought it was cool that you could use it from, like, BSS. It's mad hard to do that while standing 4. I always thought it was cool, like, that you could do that. But, I don't know. I think photo, like, if you're gonna go in front of the opponent and press a button, like, I think this move is just objectively better. Like, it's better on hit, it's better on block, it's better on counter hit, it's better on every way. So, just by doing that, let me see if I can do some crazy shit. No. Yeah, like this move is, that's how you determine, like, this is a better move. Like, you shouldn't look at these two moves. How do I go previous? And you shouldn't look at these two moves and be like, I should be doing these two moves 50-50. Like, this is better. This is a better Tekken move. So we got 2 moves. I'm not even gonna put this up. It's probably not even top 10. Like, top 15. This is a gimmick with gimmick strings. The low high is a natural combo in this case. Good round ender. So maybe you never use that move, but you put this in the category in your brain of this is like round ender shit. Because maybe you go like this. Maybe this is now your mix up. You're like, people be blocking this, and look, it's mad delayable. So you have the non-delay version and you have the low delay version. And maybe, look at that. Now you go like this and you have a little mind game on your hands. You go, I can't even get running 3. Instant running 3, because running 3 is a lot harder. You can't just be like, just chilling and then just forward and then get running 3. You have to do instant running 3. That's the only way to get that shit, is to get good. So, there's a shit ton of ways to express your skill, and yeah. So you see this, it's kind of like this string. You go like this, you go delay the offense, hit him with a nice little 15 frame low, just like boop, bow. So, and like there's shit like that. You go here, they duck, they come back up, you hit them with singular down 4, and they're expecting the second hit, but you didn't do it. Now maybe you go and do this low, so you pop. Get some offense going, because you're like off tempo with it. Anyway, let's see the next thing. Oh yeah. Gimmicks. Gimmicks. This move is like, I thought, you know, round ender type thing. That's how I always thought to use it. Like, it's evasive, like really hard to see. I trust the range on it more than I would trust on other lows that look like they have similar range. It's just like, you feel like you could get away with murder, and it's like, well, banana peel's like, whoop, slip on the banana, right, KO, they die. So this is like really good as a round ender. Like, put it like this. If you say, I will only use this as a round ender, do you, like, your percentage on landing this move should be so high. It should be so high, like, you should always be striving to make this shit look like, you want 100% accuracy. Like, don't just be like, oh, he has 1 HP left, so you know what I gotta do? Just do it on right away, like, just because I'm supposed to do it when he has low health. Nah. Do that shit and try to make your percentages go up. Because the way you like to play Tekken, like, if you look at our matches, as soon as there's like a wake-up scenario, like right there you get up, there's such a high probability that you will be pressing a button. So, and I just go for it. I'm just like, fuck, I'm gonna just hit him because I know he's gonna hit. Let's just see who hits who, because it's like, fuck it, it's not gonna be real Tekken. So it's like, you will be definitely hitting a button, because it's like you play in a way that it's like the moves are good, and it's hard. It doesn't matter. You're just gonna go for them. You have get up kicks. You do get up kicks that are safe on block. Spring kick. It's like everything in the game keeps you very, very safe. It keeps you so safe and protected from any danger, which is why people hate the game. Anyone can pick anybody and press any buttons, and they're gonna beat someone, and they might do it really hard. Like they might beat the shit out of them, like bad, because the buttons allow it. But if in this game, it's like, you know how hard it's gonna be to just beat the shit out of someone and look like you know what you're doing? There's not gonna be any effects. It's just gonna be a bunch of fucking pokes, and it's gonna look mad random. That's all we have, and that's the way that I know to play. And that's the way that I try to teach people, is like, look, everything is just pokes. That's all it is. You can tell stories, you could tell fucking entire storyline sagas between two players because you just see the shit that they're trying to do. Like, you see the story they're trying to tell. Like, now we load up Tekken 8, it's just bow, 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 bow. It's stupid. It's fucking dumb. So if I said make this on round end 100% success rate, I want you to literally build a reputation and tell people, I have never lost a scenario where they had low health because, like, my success rate with this shit, I just know how to place this. Like, you could just choose to do that with any move you want and just master them, because that's what I used to do. That's what I used to do with other moves that Law has, but I'm gonna get to those afterwards. So make this shit 100% success rate, unseeable low, little bitch ass damage. Like, you don't even have to follow up. It looks like it's plus, but it's like you don't have to follow up. You don't have to. Maybe you just do it again. This puts you in crouch. Yeah, I think it puts you in crouch. So, you can crouch cancel, maybe do it again. But anyway, so let me just keep going with this. Down 1-3 is like, I think it's a high now, isn't it? But no, this used to be a mid. So this is a good move because if you like to use it a lot and you like to game plan around it, you condition them to block it. You make it obvious that you want to use it like this. Maybe you go like this. Maybe your offense is, and this is why Hammer of the Gods not going into crouch every time is really good. Because let's say you go into crouch. What high crushing low do you have? What high crushing low do you have? Slide? Like, you're just gonna always do forward 1+2, and then look, it's so hard to even do the slide consistently because the timing feels different compared to 8. It's just so much different. It's slower. It's crazy. You can't just this and then just fucking 1 frame slide. You have to, like, really wait for the animation to be over. I think that's what it is. I think they just made it easier to buffer. That's why slides are so easy. Like, you could just press down and it just, oh, you're automatically in crouch, start your input whenever you want, boss, just input that shit. But before, it's like you had to at least be in crouch a little bit, like a little bit. So the timing was slower, naturally. So you go forward 1+2 and now you have down 1. And that's like, that could be like your high crush setup. And then you do shit like this. This is like how I remember learning while sitting 4 into DSS. Like, for some reason, I could never do it like raw. I could only do it after like down 1. Like, it just felt like more natural to me. Like, it just felt better. It doesn't mean that it is easier. It's not to do it this way. It's just for my own person. Like, when I was learning it, I don't know. I always did down 1 first. So it's so easy to fuck that up. So maybe you do that. You go forward 1+2, down 1. Now you go like this, down 1. Like, there's still really good ways to play him in a legit manner like this. Just, okay, so yeah, anyway, down 1 is a good move. Like, it's no down back 3, it's no down 4-3. The mind game potential that can come with this, like, but it's like, I would say so far it's his best low, right? I didn't really go over any decent lows. Yeah, so far, this is his best low. This is his best low so far, and this is his best mid, and this is your jab string. That's what we got. And if you condition them to block the first low, you do have the mid version. Like, they can't just stay ducking and duck the high. If you get a sense that they're going to block it, you can throw this out there and take a little bit of a risk. But you don't want to take risks. That's like, let's just make that, like, clear. That's like the #1 thing when it comes to going over this move list. If that shit says -10 or more, don't do it. Like, don't worry about it. Don't do it. That's not what you're trying to do. Fuck all this poison that everyone in this game taught you, that you should be taking risks because you gotta take risks, you gotta gamble. Didn't you know that I grew up on gambling ads? You gotta gamble. Retard. 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 Don't do that shit. So, if it's minus 10 or more, don't do it. You're looking for 0 to like more, like, but nah, obviously you could be a little minus. You could be minus 9, you just can't be minus 10. So, we have forward 1 plus 2, we got down 1, we got a jab string. So, we could actually like make a whole, if we just get a good backdash, we got some counter hit strings, some nice, if you want to be quick. Maybe if we go jab, we got this into down 1. And if I've been flowcharting that a lot, maybe I go forward 1 plus 2 into delay forward 1 plus 2. Shit could work right now. So it could work. Alright, down 3, trash. Down 3, 3, trash. Down 4, 3. Now we found the new best low. Then we can do forward 1 plus 2, force them to respect, and go this. If they try to mash, we have 2 options. We have 1, 2, 3, and if we go into crouch, we have while standing 4. Both of those things are going to be uninterruptible. So we have the answer. And if they maybe are doing it with a crouch jab, and that's how they're beating the 1, 2, 3, we have the mid uninterruptible. So this is good. So now look, stay standing, down 3, 4. Stay standing, you got the down 1. Stay standing, you got another forward 1 plus 2. Now they step. We're gonna have to see what happens when that happens. Yeah, dragon, DSS, DSS 1, DSS 1, 1. This used to be like, I wonder if it's still like this. I haven't really tested it. Because if you do this fast, it looks like this. Oh shit. And like, you could do that shit mad fast. But it doesn't work like that if it hits. It doesn't like, it just doesn't. Like, he has to do the whole animation first, like that. And that's the fastest you could do. So, but if you were just chilling, like, you would do like this. So that's something that you could do. You deadass mix that up like that. That's crazy. Let me see. We got this. This is a good, I think this is like neutral or something, but good counter hit launcher. Good from DSS, like bound. It's just good everywhere. Like, we'll skip that for now. Don't really got to worry about this. This is a counter hit launch setup, so you can do like that, and you could delay this. I'm pretty sure. No, you can't. You can't delay it. And yeah, that would be like, this is what you would do back in the day. Let me show you. So, let's just say you hit this move. It's gonna flip them like this. You need to find a bound that works. So he has like back to 2, that's a bound, but that doesn't work. He has forward, forward, 4, 3, that's a bound, but it does work. It does work. Okay. But it keeps him like in this pancake position. But what you would normally do is this shit, Hammer of the Gods or Dragon, like this. But look, now they're like this. So what do you have to do? You have to flip them over. So now your character needs to have a move that can flip over. Luckily, if you know the shit, Law can do while standing 2 and flip over opponents like that. So now you can do combos like that. And that's how you do Tekken Tag 2 combos. Like, you have to... Shit. Guess who's posting those types of shit? Nobody. There's only like 2 people back in the day that were like doing combo videos. So it's like, it's not often you can see that. Like, you're more likely to see someone just do that in a game, versing a good player, than find it on YouTube. Let's see. Oh, this Sabaki parry. This shit was nasty. This shit was so nasty. I'm gonna have to set up for that later, but you don't gotta worry about it right now. This is irrelevant. Like, oh yeah. What? He has a look at this. Command throws from both. So you can go 4, 3 into the 2 plus 4. You gotta break that shit with 2. Oops. And now you gotta break that shit normally. With a 1, so it's pure 50-50. What else? What? What is this? the fuck is forward 2-2? My head? What is this? Yo. Yeah, I've never seen people do that shit. Yeah, this is not cool. You know, I gotta get rid of all these DSS shits. Okay, here we go. This move. Super good round ender. The fact that he has a generic low, big ass deal. This is like always a big deal when your character... Hold on one second. When your character has access to... one second, reset that. When your character has access to a generic low. Because it's such a, you know, 12 frame low, really good for round ending, so you can go, like, do shit like this. What else can you do? Like this, and like just little cheeky shit. Little shit like that, because like, what are you supposed to do? You can go like this into down back 3, but that's too slow sometimes. You just want to cause a little hesitation, and then during the hesitation, do a really fast move. And it would be down 4, but this is faster. This is faster and, you know, just better. Really good for round ending. Oh, wait. Little cheeky shit. Cheeky poke. So this is not... You're not going to do this, because this is like launch punishable. Any flip back in the day, launch punishable. So that's how you have to view it. That's how you're going to not make yourself go, you know, stupid and end up doing launch punishable shit all the time. This is good just for this purpose, but don't worry about doing anything else. This, down back 2. Now we're getting into like, how good are you at Tekken? Because if you can use down back 2 and make that shit work, you obviously know a little something about law. Because this is hard. This is hard to game plan around. Doing all like back turn stuff and this and mixing it up with maybe you do this because you've been doing this a lot. Shit like that. And it's like, this is just real shit that people look. Do you see like it's a good low like that back turn low is not nothing. That is damage. So you can do shit like this, but do you see how demanding that would be to have to go here, go down forward, neutral, while standing 4, and then get this DSS. And the way you have to do it is, this is how I explain it to people. During the animation, like this, during this animation, the game requires you, before the move hits, to go back forward, like this. During the, not after. Once it hits, we're not talking about the same thing anymore. But during the animation, you need to press back forward to activate this little dance. After that, after the move hits, once you press forward, it activates the stance instantly. You see that? Like, I can delay it a little bit. No, I can't really delay it a little bit, but I'm trying to like really delay that last forward, but yeah, so that's how it works. And for you to do it as fast as possible, yeah, you got to go while standing 4 during the animation, and that's why it's hard to do, because the animation is only 11 frames. Like, you don't have a lot of time to get that back forward off before the move hits. So, and then you have to go forward and then neutral 2 just to be uninterruptible. You know, that is going to be difficult to do. So, to do all the time, it's really demanding. That's why they had to nerf it, but they nerfed it way too much and made it, you know, brain dead. So this real shit, like you can still do this to this day. It's just not as rewarding because the frames, they made the frames terrible. Like, they made the frames. Do you see like the recovery on this? Like, do you see? I don't even know who's plus here. I feel like it's like 0, which means like if you go for a jab, I can still do a low crush and get my generic low. So this is valid. Like, these 2 lows adding up alone, yeah, that's like hitting a little like that, but like a little bit more. So you go bow, 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 and then do DSS shit. It's really versatile, this thing, and if people are starting to interrupt you because they're realizing that those are 2 different moves and they can interrupt you, maybe you learn how to do the 4. And when you're out here, it's not like it's a bad thing, because you have a lot of distance. So this is valid. This is a good mid poke. Like this is like, you know, we're talking about down forward 1 a little bit. It's kind of like, this is not bad. This has purpose. What else we got? We got down back 3. So now we got the best slow here. Now we got like character defining low. Down back 3. So now let's just look at, if we say we got our best low, we got our best mid, we got, what else we got? We got 1, 2, 3. We got some of these shenanigans. We got, did we even do down forward 1 yet? No, right? Oh, we did? No, I don't know where the fuck down forward 1 is. This dude don't got down forward 1. But yeah, forward 1 plus 2. We have forward 1 plus 2 that keeps him standing. We got forward 1 plus 2 that keeps him crouching. And down back 3. So you see how it would be pretty. Hold on one second, I gotta answer this. So you see how it'd be easy to game plan with this. Like you don't have to go and do 1-1-1 and worry about doing slides and getting the Oki on the slides, and all that stuff is extremely corny, dishonest gameplay. It's really stupid. It's how they made the character. It's how they made every character. But it is still to this day an indicator of who knows how to play. What moves are they choosing to do? Like, how are they choosing to do it? Are they just doing it at any time just because it's strong? That's the player you do not want to be. So, what we got? Down back 3, like, look. You can see how this is super easy to game plan around. Forward 1 plus 2s. Switching up the timing, see how they react, because you don't always just want to be like, oh, I'm gonna do my attack immediately. You don't have to. You could B plus and then press nothing. That's something that you could do. Very like that's super honest, because it's just for the pure sake of I'm doing the move and I'm gonna act like it's minus. I just want to do it because the reward on counter hit is pretty good. I just want to get some info. I want to see if they're mashing. You don't have to press. You're just going off timing. Like, you see that? It's like you could do it for that reason. Instead of going this into this every time, or forward 1 plus 2 into forward 1 plus 2, you can go forward 1 plus 2, forward 1 plus 2. Like, you can switch it up. But you have to get reads. You have to get reads. You have to see how they defend. Is it raining? Hold on one second. Oh, shit. Anyway, so that's what you could do. Like, you could do down back. It's the same thing with this. Like, if this is plus 3 and this is plus 3, they're the same shit. Like, you're what you choose to do is, like, it could be the same thing. Like, if you want to do down forward 1 after, you want to do down forward 1, like, it's the same shit. So you could do down back 3. You don't have to attack right after. You can delay. Maybe you can go and hit him with something that, you know, catches him off guard. And Law has this throw that really catches people off guard a lot. So you could do that. Off-tempo shit, keeping it unpredictable. So, down back 3, obviously his best slow. We now have like first place, and we got like second place, and then we got like what, third place maybe at this from what I went over. I saw this shit is stupid, so this has more purpose than this. It's just better. So we got forward 1 plus 2. And then, yeah, you already said the moves. This is some tech right here. Yeah, so Dragon Tail, gimmicky as fuck. Obviously, you're just doing it because you don't give a fuck about the game anymore. Like, there's no reason to do this. Unless you're just trolling. Unblockable. Frogman, this is only good. This is good for just staying on the ground and just trolling and shit. He used to have a lot more trolly type of things, but then they took it all away. Like, he used to be able to go like this and go backwards. He used to go forward, backwards, do this. Oh, not that. This. That catches him off guard. And if you go like do it up close, you always hit him like from behind like that. Pause. So yeah, now we got this move. Back to 1, 2, 2. Self-explanatory. This is a counter hit string. So if you anticipate them coming in, real good move for that. And then he also can go into DSS, and it's easier. Some moves are easier. Like, he only needs to press back forward here to go into DSS. Same thing with the 1-2. So he could just automatically go into DSS just by pressing back forward without having to do the third forward. No, wait, the second forward. So counter hit string, it's not terrible. Like, this is good, and it's really delayable. So you can fuck with people like this. Maybe you do this a lot, and then you hit them with this just because they see it as like an advancing mid, and they think it's that, and then you, boom, you hit them with some of that. Nice delay. So there's a lot of shit you could do with that. The fact that you could go into DSS from the first hit, the fact that you could go into DSS after the second hit, the fact that you could delay the second hit, the fact that you could delay the third hit. Like, there's versatility within that, and it's up to you to express how to use that. So it's not bad, it's just now player dependent. If you're just going to use it like this for no reason, you're going to get launched, you're going to die. Like, it's stupid, right? Like, it's obviously it's a bad move then, but it has its purposes as a 15 frame advancing move. Like, it could just be used as a check. For example, with Forest Law, this move is iconic. This move is iconic because on counter hit, back 1-2-1, you can do a lot of damage, even if you're by yourself. You don't even have to tag. Let me see if I can get this one time. Look at the damage. I'm just gonna do the regular combo now, fuck it. So that's a big counter hit combo. So just doing the first hit is enough to be like, damn, I almost died. I have to make sure I don't get hit by that. He just counter hit me with the first one just by checking me. That means he just checked me. So now he has more information. Now I'm a little bit more spooked. Like, I don't want to get hit by this whole thing. Like, so it could just be used as giving them something to think about. Maybe they'll think about this shit the rest of the game, because it's like they're just overthinking this, and that's what I'm gonna do this. Do you remember that this exists? Like, do you remember that? Or are you looking out for this move and like my down back 3 or something? Like, do you remember maybe I go like this and I fucking hop kick? Like, that's a setup. Like, I'm gonna do stuff that you can't really remember, because there's just so much. There's so much to the move list besides just doing strong ass shit only, like, and just using heat burst and heat dash and armor and all this other dumb shit. Now back to 2. This move, first of all, are you here? Are you in the chat? Because if you're not, like, I'm gonna, like, if you haven't said anything in a minute, if you're not, I'm gonna just be off this shit. Alright.
Yup, in here.
Tell me what you're thinking. Yeah, tell me what you're thinking so far, because I need like a second to like, it's hot as fuck. I'm gonna wash my face. What do you think of this character so far? Like, just obviously there's not, you know this shit already. It's not like you're like, wow, I didn't know that down back 3 existed. But it's more like
how to categorize each move according to purpose.
Yeah. Do you have anything, any questions? I'm gonna roll up really fast, that's why I'm kind of procrastinating. Tell me anything else that you're thinking while I do this for about 50 seconds. This game is fun, yo. This game is really where everything started for me. Yeah, I can't wait to talk about this next move right here, back 2-2, because this is what's gonna really, like, I'm gonna be showing you how I decided to learn defense. That's a big deal for me. This, maybe it's gonna be longer than 50 seconds. I think it'll be like a minute 50.
80% of his kit in TT2 looks the same.
Right? Isn't that crazy? It looks, it's like the same
so
thing.
all is familiar.
Yep. It all is familiar, yet if you wanted to play like it was Tag 2, it would be really difficult. That's the crazy part. It looks so similar, yet it's so fucking different. Because those moves are not going to be used as much as other ones because there are other moves that are more brain dead. How can I ever convince you to use forward 1+2 if 1+2 exists? But this is what I'm going to be trying to explain. How to use it and how to win just by using basics. Like, this Tekken 8 is basics in a different way. This shit is like back to basics. Remember when you were a fucking baby and you were mashing? That's what it should be. If I had clout and I was a content creator, that's what I would be like. I'd make that shit a meme. Back to basics. When we were fucking toddlers mashing. That's what they mean in Tekken 8. They weren't trying to go back to anything. Like, they were just trying to change the game and go forward with being a blind baby dumb fuck. Because there's no reason that you should be able to beat someone pressing 1-1-1. Like, there's no reason. There's no reason that Clive presses 1+2 and it's fucking... like, it's crazy. Got this rolled up. Give me about 10 seconds. It's all familiar, but this shit is that different. Can you genuinely play Law without DSS? Because that's what most people had to do. Think about that. They don't have the tools to get pressure with DSS. Think about it. Look. 4-3. If this is your only way of getting DSS, people are going to duck the 3. They're going to duck the 3 and then you're going to die. So this is not viable. This is low intermediate level. Like, you just climbed out of low level and realized that maybe I can do stuff and get away with stuff if they don't counter. Then yeah. Hold on, is there trying to say something? Okay. So, what else does he have? He has Junkyard. You can't use Junkyard because you have to do the whole fucking string to do it. So that's not good. While standing 3 is a high. So the only way to get honest, legitimate, like, oppressive type of offense is to do one of the hardest things to do in the game, which is while standing 4 into DSS. Mind you, even if you pull it off, like if I do it like this is not me doing it. Like this, hold on. Like this is not me doing it. This is me fucking it up. Because I'm not supposed to get it delayed, and there's only one way to know if you actually do it. Standing guard, key charge. It needs to say 2-hit combo. Do that? Look how I'm doing that shit fast. That's the only way to do that. Extremely difficult. So like if you do it one time, if you do taunt jet upper one time, that's enough to probably, you know, score enough momentum to win the round, and it's a big oh. This shit is mad difficult, and you have to do it all the time, every game, just to get the pressure that you imagine in your head. You have to do it all the time. So imagine what it would take. Like, I want you to really imagine this. What it would take for someone to say, like, they play Tekken, they pick martial law, and every single opponent that they go against, this law player is perfectly more than capable of doing legitimate, while standing 4 into DSS pressure consistently enough to where if you tried to counter it, you would fail. Like, it's just because they're doing it too well. Like, sometimes you can interrupt it. You could honestly sometimes mash here just because the likelihood of them getting the DSS is just rare. The only way for them to fuck you up then is do this. And then, like, they catch you off guard or whatever, and then, like, They block the first hit but then get hit by the second hit, and that's mad corny. Gimmicky, gimmicky, gimmicky. This is launch punishable. Any flip that he has besides this one, which by the way, is why I say you should do this too, because like this, launch punishable. This, launch punishable. This, launch punishable. Like everything is launch punishable. Like this, launch punishable. This shit is like 0 on block. So if people try to mash you, you have a good like likelihood of hitting them back if you go for a 10 frame move, which is this one. So you take your frames, you do your counter hit setup, you're like, okay, they didn't mash, but I'm reacting to them blocking, so you know what? I think they're gonna try to take their turn back now. Parry. And like this is just putting together stuff. It's obviously OD, but you can do that here and there. And just play everything else is solid. That's like you have your base, you have your base, and now you're like, okay, now I'm gonna go for cheeky shit. I didn't mean to do that, I meant to go like this. So you go like this, maybe you parry here. Maybe you don't do it at all, maybe you sidestep, you're like, I want to see how they retaliate. Alright, let me try it again. They're not even jabbing me out of that shit, and they still hit me? Alright, bet. Ba ba ba, now they're on the floor, now you try it again. Parry, like, there's so many ways to play this game, it's mad cool. Alright, back 2-2. So, when I was learning Law, it was really hard for me to like, go in. But I noticed that he had like, a lot of good range. Like he had this move for whiff punishing, which was really good. So like if they just whiffed a down forward one, like I'd just be ready. What can I do with that? I could probably, let me see. Shit, it's difficult. Nah, yeah. So, yeah, so back 2-2, this was one of my moves that I like to whiff punish with, because sometimes this was like, OD, I have to press forward, and like it's kind of slow. Whereas this is just like, you press the move, it's just back 2, he goes forward, and the move is not as slow as this move, I think. Like it's close. So, this was how I whiff punished a lot back in the day. Like, I thought it was mad cool because I'm a Bruce Lee fan. Like above my bed is literally like it says your state of mind is everything, and it's a picture of Bruce Lee. So I'm a Bruce Lee fan. I always thought this was cool. Like, bow, bow, like the way he does like the back fist. Bow. I always fucks with that. So I thought the move was cool, and I thought it had its purpose of being a good whiff punisher. And then that's what I turned it into. I just kept whiff punishing with this. Like be like, again, one of those things. I want 100% success rate on this. So I'm out here. I'm working on my defense. I'm working on my movement. I'm working on going in and closing the distance more and more with each thing, and then causing hesitation, and you can't tell when I really want to go in, but then you whiff, and I'm just there. I'm just there with the back 2-2. So that's how I would learn the character. That's how I found use of this move. Like it's safe on block too. Like it's like literally this is safe. There's cheap shit I can do off of that. I can go junkyard if I want, and that's a counter hit launcher. And like yeah, there's some ways to use this move. I can go like this and go like this. Look at that. This move is a lot the grab is a lot faster in the game. So back 2-2 into throw was something that I did like to do because there's just so much mix-up potential on its own. Like I didn't really go like this because I always thought if I was gonna go for the high, like I have this, I'm chilling. Does he have? No, he don't have that. So yeah, like this is how I would do it. Maybe I'll go back 2 into back 2. Back 2 side step. Like there's versatility here. So you know what? This is not a bad move. That's how I would want to have you see that. Long range. You can work on your movement. Like this. And then back 2-2. Like you dash up. Where's tip range? Tip range is like right here probably. Right here? No. Right here? Wait, right here. So it's almost like a backdash. It's like right here. So if it's right here, this is like, that means you could like dash up to like this point and then do the move. So you could be like right here, play around this type of range. Like I'm seeing this as the spot that I want to get to, and I'm kind of playing around. Like this is the distance. So this is like, to me, like this is where I want to be. So it's like a force field. So I'm like always, I'm playing around it, playing around that range. Because I know I'm going to go in that range in a second. Like I know if I go into this range, I could be literally running into his range. Like I could literally, he's trying to do that to me. He's like, I'm gonna get him. When he comes in, I'm gonna catch him with my back 1-2-1. Hold on 1 second. You could play around this type of range. Like you want to be, if this is the spot, then yeah, you can play around this. Like you don't got to be thinking like I got to be dashing up to right here. Like this is where you want to be dashing up to. Like your long range tool can work if you get up to this point. So back here, playing around that distance, you get up there and then you just use it. Like you can do it like that. There's mad versatility with that. Like I said, you have the throws, you have fuck, I meant to do the other throw. Other types of throws. You can go here into down 4-3. You can go, because yeah, you always have the junkyard. That's like the issue with dealing with this move, is that junkyard exists. So you can't just like fully mash and try to beat the options because of that. And you always have to worry about low parrying it. So if you go do back 2 and then you go as the opponent to low parry, you're gonna come back up and I'm gonna yoink and you're gonna get launched. So, but if you don't want, you don't even have to go for that. Maybe you go back 2 into down forward 1, or back 2, cause hesitation, forward 1 + 2. Back 2, forward 1 + 2, you take your pressure there. Maybe you go, what is it? Back 2, forward 1 + 2, and then you do this. Or back 2, forward 1 + 2, delay, forward 1 + 2, because they decided to duck, because maybe they were anticipating the low. So, small Tekken, good Tekken. Back 3, back 3, back 3. I don't know. This is definitely the second best mid that we have seen so far. So this move is really slow. It's a very slow ass move. So it's really good for, let's say you knock them down and maybe you do a down forward 1 because you're like, maybe they're gonna get up and just hard duck. Like that's the only way down forward 1 is gonna like hit. So, but with back 3, it has like such a slow startup that people might duck that startup. Like that is a really common thing. Like it's a very common thing with slow moves. Slow mid moves. This is how you can use them. You're better off using them when there's already hesitation induced, because this move is too slow to be a frame trap. Like, obviously you could never ever in your life use it as a frame trap, so you have to catch them stepping, or catch them ducking and not mashing. So maybe you go like this, you go like this, and you go like this. Like you could really delay it. Like I don't know what it is, but delaying a really slow move, it really fucks with people. So this is good on, like, when you do any combo Oki. It's not going to be really good on this game like that, but especially...
So time it so that they wake up into it.
Like no, because if that's like saying time down forward 1 when they wake up, but that's not what it is. You can't just do it as fast as possible. Like it's not just do it, like, and then it's slower. It is like that. I don't know how to explain it, but that's not the right way to say that. So time it so that they wake up into it. They should already be like awoken. Like that's they're not gonna wake up into it. Like they're gonna like make a defensive decision based off your like delay, because maybe they're thinking you're doing a delayed low, And but it's like when you delay and then do this mid, it's like there's so much animation that happens. Like there's a whole shit ton, and then like with that little reaction that people have, they might duck in that situation. Like it's like you just get like a feel of it. Like I don't know how to. That's like a person to person thing. That's the thing with back three. But at the wall, it's a no-brainer. Like this is your best wall splatting tool. So at the wall, 100%. Like you could do it right here. Like after running 3. Like because they like to step after that. You could do it after forward wall. Actually, can you? I guess yeah. It's more about like that's more unpredictable. Personally, if I'm going for a homing move after this, I'm gonna go back 4, which is probably like the next move. Yeah. So there's a big difference between using this move and then this move because they're both like safe on block mid homing moves. So how can you differentiate this? Like that's like the puzzle here. Is how can, if you don't have any help and there is no one making the law guides and there's no help, because remember this is, I'm trying to tell you like a mindset that I had. Like I didn't have the guidance on this. There was like a couple guides. What the fuck is going on? It's okay. I don't know if my mic can hear that shit, but it's a lot of banging. So it's like you have to try. You have to try and explain why one would be better than the other. Is one better than the other? So this is better. I don't know how. I kind of want you to explain what you think is better, even though I kind of already told you back 4 is what I would prefer. But back 4 does have a few uses. It does go into back turn, so you have this mix up that's kind of similar to down back 2. And you don't even have to do it. Maybe you can go back 4 into high crush and make it look very smooth. But yeah, like back 3 also can go into back turn and create a lot of space. Like this, tip range. Create a lot of space if you just hold down back right after that. So you can use this as a longer range tool. Like this, like if you can, the same way you would learn what the tip range is for back 2, you can learn the same shit with this and play into this range. Like maybe you make your running obvious and then you decide to use back 3 when you get like around here. Back 4 is good. Like the issue is that some people, if you do it right when they can make a defensive option, they might sidestep block. Like they might just sidestep and block just because, and that would make this move lose. That's why I'm saying like there has to be like a sense of hesitation built in to where if anything you want them to like duck. Like that, like that's how I would use these certain type of slow moves. But back 4 is like, now this is the reason that this character is unsteppable, because now this whole sidestep block thing is going to be way harder to do because he has a 14 frame mid homing move. It's not safe, like I mean it is safe, but it's not like it's plus on block or you can continue your turn. But there is the threat of the high, but no one uses it. So like that's why it's a shitty string. And you usually could take your turn back if you're the other player after they do back 4. But maybe if they jab, you go like this. Maybe you go and do some shit like that. Let me see what else. So you go like this into that. But back 3, long range, homing move, wall splat. In the neutral, you want to use it around here. With their back at the wall, you want to try to make sure this just splats them on the wall. Like that's top priority. Like you don't want to do it like all the time as if their back is always at the wall, just spamming back 3. If their back is at the wall, you haven't used a move in a while, they're not thinking about it, you let the back 3s go. I can game plan around this because I just like this move. I used it a lot. Like it's good on its own to do like this, but I feel like if you have a better sense of tech and it'll hit more often than just spamming it and it getting blocked all the time. But yeah, like I wouldn't say to just automatically do it as soon as, like, if it was Tekken 8, you do like nunchucks, and then they flip, and then just run up and do back 3. Like, I think you'd be more likely to do like run up and then like a quick low, maybe, you know, something like this, and then do like a delayed back 3 as your mix up. I like that. I like that as a thing. I don't know. I'd like to delay these slow moves. That's how I personally like to use them, but you just have to use it a lot more to see how you use it. But on its own, like, this is a stupidly good move. Let me see what you had said earlier on the Discord about this move. You said, show me how you get big homing mid and what situations I should press it. Yeah, it's a good overall move to use, but if you use it too predictably, it gets interrupted. It'll get blocked on reaction. You want to use it when there is hesitation built in. That's how I like to use it. So where else? I think now that's like his second best move. We got forward 1 plus 2. We got back 3. We got back 4. Down back 3. All these moves exist. Still. All these moves still exist. Yeah, so that's like, this was overpowered as fuck against Steve, because this whole animation, like during all this until like right there, actually I think even here he's still in a parry. Like if you punched, he would parry you, and then you can press something and then like it guarantees like a launcher. But it's this shit don't exist anymore, so I'm not even gonna bother. And it's pretty much just DSS. Like if I were to go, actually wait, no, that's the launcher. That's weird. But anyway, this shit is, look how whack this is. So this move, good round ender right here. That's all you gotta see. It's just good round ender. 12 frames. I think it might even be 11. Super good move. You could do it from crouch. So you can do it from here. If you can do it regardless from there. If you, either one, but good for causing, what do you call it? Hesitation. They're looking for the second hit. They're looking for that second, the same way they're looking for it here. Bow, throw, bow, throw, bow, bow, throw, bow, bow, bow. Like, look at all these strings you might have to worry about. You see these little things? Like hesitation, hesitation. So this is good. Little cheeky shit. Not a good key poke, but cheeky shit. And that's gimmicky, 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 gimmicky. Get a combo ender, combo tool. Kind of like, yeah, not really. This is a really good whiff punisher. Like, it instantly bounds, so you'd have to learn the combo based on them like going instantly into a combo. But it is a super good move. It's not, it existed in 7, but they took it out in 8, so it doesn't exist anymore at all. But yeah, this used to be super good ass whiff punisher. Super good. Bow, 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 bow. I don't think he has this anymore. I think he does, it's just different input. Running 3, really good. Tekken, good running. This is how you get, you want your pressure, this is how you get your pressure. This is how you get the pressure. Instant running. That is not easy to do all the time. You have to have this in your muscle memory to be able to get this shit over and over again. This is what I did. Like, I'd just be in practice, just like, if you saw someone do this, that person knew the game really well. There we go, I just wanted 3. So, this is a key tool. This is one of his best mids now. Like, of all the mids we just went over, shit like that. That's real authentic type Tekken. Like I can make it look like I'm going for a couple and then do the low after. Oh my god. Ethical. Nothing wrong with that. While standing 1-2, punish, punish. Kinda eh. While standing 4. Now probably the best mid, like if you have the execution. But otherwise it is too hard. Good counter hit tool. The forward 2 from here is easier to do. So you can just consider this kind of like a Jin while standing 4-4 or like a Lydia while standing punish. Like it could almost always come with this move right here. And then you could be mixing it up like that. You don't have to press anything. You can step. Like this is while standing 4s are always good moves. Like they're always good moves. Like I don't have to even go DSS. Like the threat of the DSS could be enough for me to get like a good low. Hesitation, hesitation. Back 4, keeping you locked down, locked down. Come here, back turn shit. I don't go for the second low, I go for instant running. Go while standing 4 shit, like it's extremely technical. Technical as fuck. So while standing 4, if you have the execution, yeah, then you can go and do your DSS stuff. You don't even have to if you don't want to, and this is definitely not a fucking option unless you're a simpleton. Like if you're a simpleton and you do not want to improve, this is definitely top 1. Don't even, like, it's a waste of time to even want to get better if you want to do that shit. Let me see. There's this, gimmicks, 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 gimmick, gimmick, gimmick. Well, and that used to be the only follow-up, and the slides are so much different in this game compared to Tekken 8. The level of ease that Tekken 8 gives. I try to do the Tekken 8. And then you have to imagine having to learn the DSS on 2P. Imagine having to do that. You gotta learn DSS at all, but then you have to get used to pressing right, left, left instead of just left, right, right. So, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Side step, ba 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 ba. Side gimmick. Super gimmick. Super gimmick. Like imagine everything, at least it didn't even knock down, I mean launch. It launched in 7, I think. Which, like, you know, that's what's stupid. Super gimmicky as fuck. Like, this is stupid, bro. This is dumb as fuck. Like, imagine everything I just talked about and how you can mind game and do all this Tekken, and then if this is Tekken 8, it's like you see this move and it launches and it's like, you know what? I think this shit surpasses forward 1+2 and back 3 and running 3 and down forward 1 and, you know, back 2. I think this is just better. If I hit this, I launch. It's dumb. This is better too then. Fuck it. This is better too. This is better too. It's like the fastest launcher you have. If it counter hits, it's pretty good. Gimmicky. If this is what you need to win, bad player. Don't matter. Don't matter. It don't matter what character it is even. Like if this is how you see a character, you're like, I need an evasive move because it has built-in sidestep and I need it to launch and I need it to be a mid so this way if they duck and they just die. It's too bad. Gimmicky. It's not authentic. It's corny. Back towards enemy. Yeah, back when he had the 2-2. Yeah, it's kind of gimmicky at the same time. And he had the back turn, the bop, bow. There's this back turn. Ah, yeah, that shit. Like it just turns them around. Gimmicky thing, but people did do it. What else we got here? Oh, this more gimmicks, and then we got 10 hits. Got 10 hits, multiple. Why did he just say Wata like Forest? Damn. Always gotta do your 10 hits. You gotta know your 10 hits. Damn. Damn, how many does this? Oh, I guess these are just... Yeah, this is just the same thing, it's just replacing that with this. Okay. And that is Law. That is Law, look at that. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? It's what... And you could pretty much come from that and be like, I didn't really learn a whole lot. Because yeah, like, the characters have their tools and they are... Oh shit. They're simple tools, but the hard part about Tekken is knowing how to use it and how to read another player, how to read another human being and adapt. And can you do that with limited things? Can you learn enough tech? Can you learn how to get off the ground? Can you trap people on the ground? Can you bait tag crashes? Can you do all this type of stuff? Can you do it with just simple pokes? How are you supposed to get out of pressure? Yeah, I didn't teach you anything new, but all that Tekken 8 did, I just realized, wait a minute. That GTA music is still on. I didn't even peep that. So, are you still in this, by the way? Because it's so hot, like I'm dying here doing this teaching. It's fucking hot in the living room. You in this? I'm gonna give it like a 10-second timer or so, 20-second timer. Alright, bet.
Yup, still here.
So, all they did, like this character was good. This character was not seen as a shitty character in the past by anybody. Like the character was really good. But how come there's not infinite like counter hit launchers and things that result in unbelievable amounts of pressure? How can you make Law work? So that's why when I say, you know, you say it's familiar, you know, it's all similar and familiar, but can it, like, you think everyone, this is how it is for most characters, but do you think most people can just load up another Tekken and play simple Tekken only as like the only way to play the game? Do you know the brain power that's required for that shit? To have that level of focus, but also have that level of like execution to be able to do it all the time. And I was not like that back then. Like during the Tekken Tag 2, like I still had a lot of execution. I would say it's either better or similar to what it is now, because I played more. But amongst my peers and the people that were playing around that time, I was not a top player like that. I was not like a good... I couldn't understand how they understood Tekken. I just couldn't. So if you put me back in the day, I bet if you put me in the same time right now, I still probably would lose. I still lose to those people. So that's why it's like I see them, I see how they understand the game, and I think it's just better than how I understand it. And what you call it? It's like, yeah, they would. I have a way better chance of beating them in 7 or 8 though. I have all. You understand how the odds increase dramatically if I have Tekken 8's heat mechanic? That's ridiculous. So if I verse any of these legend players, or the players I know to be good, if I verse them and we only play small Tekken, you know, maybe I'm underestimating myself a little bit, but no, I still think that they have a different understanding. Maybe their brains are more smushed from all, like, you know, life and them aging, and that maybe we could play small Tekken and I would win now, but like, I don't know. But back then, nah, it's just different. Everyone's brain is different. Like, there's no Gen Z running around. Like, there's no Gen Z players. There's like Gen, what the fuck was his name? I forgot his name, but there were just not a, everyone's, you know, millennial and up, so their brains are wired a lot differently, they understand shit differently. There's not a lot of... You can't just go on the internet and watch shit and just learn shit. You just gotta know good people or figure that shit out yourself. It was brutal. So, that's why if you see me play Law, and I get on Tekken 8, I could look and like I could use the shit that I was just talking about. And that'll be like my main arsenal of thing, and that's like, this is how I would mainly think, and that's like how I'm playing the game, as like a base level thought. All those tools, everything else is like, you know, if I decide to want to be carried, yeah, I'll use it. The 111, I still cannot find it in me to use genuinely. I can't, because it feels like such a scrubby ass tool. Like, I need you to tell me, when you use 111, like, do you feel like you're doing anything? Like, I can't. It just feels so weird. Like, it's not made for this character to just spam square and get so much reward. A knockdown reward with Oki. Post nerf. Like, it's really dumb. It's very, very, very dumb. That's the thing, you just do it for the frames. It's... Let me let the TTS say this.
Just do it for the frames.
Yeah, the frame. It's like the fact that a player can be like, the move I want to do for my plus frames is 111. It shouldn't be allowed. That's why I'm saying, like, if you play Law, if you want to get better at Law, you need to not use the moves that you use. And there's, like, I absolutely guarantee it, put me in hell if I'm wrong. There's no way you end up a better Tekken player or a better Law player playing ranked or, you know, labbing and doing 111 and nunchucks rather than doing anything else that I just talked about today and just playing that small Tekken. There's no way that after, like, any amount of time, 6 months, a year, don't matter, you will end up a fundamentally better player doing it in the other way, not the Tekken 8 way. You're gonna know how to use such small ass tools. It's like, imagine if you're eating cereal. Imagine you're eating Cheerios, and what you have to do is eat your Cheerios with chopsticks. That would be really difficult, because you would have to get one piece at a time. You'd have to just eat, eat, eat. You can't just be like, fuck, but I'm hungry. Like, this controller.
I think your voice is muted.
What? Yo, how fucking long was it muted? To do is eat your Cheerios. Okay, wait. Can't just be like, fuck, but I'm hungry. Like, oh, never mind. Okay, I see. So
Ever since you started doing combos.
yeah, I don't know. I think my foot hit the wire, and it's like my mic was on. The mic was on. It wasn't even muted. It just, for some reason, wasn't picking it up because the wire's like kind of busted too. But anyway, so that's what I was saying.
After the Cheerios and
yeah, the Cheerios. Yeah, it's a funny time to do all that. So you're like, fuck, I just want to just do big shit like this. I just want big ass combos. Like, I don't want to worry about poking and shit. Look at this. Look at this damage. All that damage you get, and that's what you want to do. I want to do down 2 threes. I want to do cool ass combos. This is all I care about. Like, there are those people, they suck. They just want to do moves that give them everything in one. They don't know what else. What was I saying? I was insulting these people. Let me know if my shit goes muted again, like ASAP. Like, if you hear me not talking, just pretty much just tell me. So it's like these people. Oh yeah, so they don't know how to. You could use the chopsticks and make it efficient. You could learn how to hold it right and just grab it with like fucking zero doubt. Picking them. Maybe you find a way to pick them up faster. Maybe you find a way to hold them perfectly and pick them up faster, and then you just look like you